Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tank, and I'm going to make this as quick as possible because I've got work in the morning, and yeah, I need my sleep. So, quick overview of what happened before I got sick to now, just a quick update in Pokemon Go Hub. So, just before I got sick, and I was going to make a video about it, and I got sick, shiny sprites for Kanto and Johto Pokemon, as I'll have on the screen on one of the sides here quick, are in the code, which is fantastic. I'm looking forward to quite a few of them, especially if Charizard does come confirmed in there. It's not completely, but yet Charmander and Charmeleon are. Porygon looks amazing. Togepi's already in there, and shiny Arcanine. I love Arcanine with a passion. When those come out, we'll definitely try farming for those, but they are not actually in the game with the event that started yesterday, actually, in the morning, which is the Kanto special event. Now, it's going to go from the 10th to the 17th, and pretty much what it is pretty much Kanto Pokemon have spawn boost rates. You can still find Johto and Hoenn Pokemon, but they're very, very less likely to be found. I've just today, the 11th, I only seen like a few Weedles and a few Whismers out. I have seen quite a lot of the starters for Kanto. Double candies for everything besides catching Mew. So no, you can't just hold it off and get 40 candies from you plus the 6 for catching it. You still get the 20, but you should get 6 for catching it. So you can only get up to 26 instead of 23 like you would if the event wasn't happening, or the 46 if you were to double the candies. That does not happen. But you get double candies for catching. So if there's any Pokemon that you absolutely need, meta Pokemon, this event is very important still, even though a lot of people are just brushing it aside. Meta Pokemon such as Machop, Golem, Arcanine I still count, Chanseys, Snorlax, Dragonites. Those are all meta type Pokemon that you can still get very highly in this. And that's, in my opinion, that are very important, that everybody should still be farming for the candies. And with the double candies, you can get up to 12 if you use a Pineapple. I got a lovely Machamp raid that I did with my girlfriend today, and I caught it with the Pineapple. 40 candies out of it. That's half the, or half the way, if not a third of the way, to getting another Machamp through a wonderful IV Machop. Do the raids if you can. With that, transferring it will give you double. There's special boxes. If you can get the ultimate box for it, do so. The 24 raid passes alone cost more than the box itself. With all the stuff combined, if I remember right, the number is 2,880 coins. Yeah, coins. That's double of what you're pretty much spending on the box. This is the number one box that Niantic has put out onto the market for ever since the very beginning of the boxes. This is the most valuable box that they have put out there. I have already bought 2 myself, so I have 48 passes. I spent my 2 daily today, and that was it. And on top of this Kanto event, there are also new raid bosses. For tier 1s, as I'll transfer to this one quick. Oh, no, that's the same one. Oh, I'm bad at this. Oh, but here it is. Tier 1's Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Magikarp, obviously. For Tier 2, Venomoth, Lickitung, Weezing, Muck, and Executor are still in there, so the new ones are Venomoth and Lickitung. And Tier 3, old ones that we have seen, Aerodactyl, Amistar, Alakazam, Scyther, and Machamp. 2 new ones for Tier 3, though, are Onix and Kabutops. I need to do a Kabutops with my wonderful girlfriend to get her one of those finally. For Tier 4, Snorlax, Rhydon, Golem, and Lapras. And then obviously Tier 5 is Latios and Latias. Now, as I said before, no new shinies. As of now, at least. Nobody's caught any. They may release it towards the very end of the event. Don't count me on my word for that. Lures are 6 hours. Buddy distance. This is the most important thing that I actually almost completely forgot about. So, buddy distances are cut in half. So 1 kilometer is 0.5, 3 is 1.5, and 5 is 2.5. And if you're one of those crazy people that are walking their legendaries, it's 10 kilometers. Or Mew, which is still 10 kilometers. Now, for everybody who does watch this that does play the game, the number one buddy that I would suggest, unless if you've got crazy luck with Gen 2 baby hatches, Togepi. Togepi is going to be such a great Gen 4 Pokemon when it does come out that I don't understand why nobody else is walking their Togepis. Literally, I've talked to 3-4 people today and none of them were walking Togepi. I asked Discord and a lot of them were like, wow, this is an amazing idea. Togepi is going to be massive when it goes to Togekiss in Gen 4. And on top of that, you need 100 candies to get a Togekiss. And that's just for getting it from Togetic to Togekiss. You also still need to go ahead and get the Togetic and then get the Togekiss. And that just right there is 150 candies. What are you all doing? Get out there, walk your Togepis. Also, the eggs is double candies. And with the starters being increased, Magikarp candies and Magikarp and Ghastly are also spawning more wildly in spontaneous places. I found one down the road here, and there's no river anywhere next to my house at all. They are spawning everywhere to help you guys with your special research quests for those who need Mew still. And then finally, I'll bring up last, nests do not change with this event. So the nests that set up on Wednesday still are gonna be there until, what is this? So check here quick. Oh, it is Wednesday. So they will still be there until the 18th of next week. So if you still need that nest that you found last week Wednesday, you'll still be fine until this following week. Other news on Pokemon Go, there's 2 guides for Kabutops and Onix. There's a gym battling strategies, and then Mew's most useful moveset, which I'm just going to say it now, is very long list, to be honest, because Mew has such a variety of moves that you could transfer it to whatever playing style that you need. Right now, I have it as Dragon Tail and Stone Edge, so that I can fight Tyranitar's and Dragonites and any flying dragons in general pretty easily in raids or in gyms. So that obviously for those flyers that are in there, for Dragonites, for Salamence, those dragon types, easy for Mew to knock out. Mew is also resistant against Dazzling Gleam and Psychic types, so it is very tanky against Blissies and Gardevoirs and Alakazams, which is very nice because then I can just use my Mew, which I am at about 175 battles out of the 1,000 because long weekend. So I'm getting up there, and I can solo one of those no problem with my Mew. Easy, no problem. And lastly, it just has a guide on the very top right now, talking about the overview and tips of how to get a gold gym badge the fastest. And also, I will bring up that last week's was obviously Moltres for the first encounter raid. This week's is still Moltres. That's all I got for you guys for up to date. Tomorrow, look forward to a 300k Stardust dump onto some of my higher Pokemon. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe down below. It is much appreciated. I hope you guys are all hyped for this Kanto celebration. I know I am. I can't really yell right now, but yeah, enjoy the event. Don't forget to walk your Togepi's, and see you guys for the Stardust.